Hello, welcome to my channel. This is Zen with Jen Yoga. My name is Jennifer and I'm your friend and your yoga guide here for this sequence. Today we will start by lying down. You might want to grab a couple of blocks. I will be cueing our peak pose with blocks today. You can also have a pillow to help support your neck when we're laying down here. But come to lay on your back and have your feet flat to the mat. I'm going to use a pillow to support my head. Get your low back flush to the mat and get yourself situated. Bring your hands to your belly, or you can have one hand on your heart and one on your stomach. And start to bring yourself inward. Feel your inhales go into your lungs and feel the exhale come out of the lungs through your nasal passages. Feel how the earth supports your back and supports you in every day. For today's class, I want us to have our theme around being gently strong. You can set an intention as well as dedicate this to something or anything, or you can choose to have in the forefront of your mind, gently strong. Because sometimes true strength requires gentleness. Now we're going to inhale for 3 rounds to a count of 4 and exhale to a count of 6. And just think about what gently strong means to you. So breathe in for 4 seconds and breathe out for 6 seconds. Again, breathe in for 4. Breathe out for 6. Breathe in again to a count of 4. And out for a count of 6. And just take a round or 2 of normal breathing. And we will seal in our intention, our dedication, with the deepest breath we've taken all day. And when you exhale, part your lips and let it come out of your mouth and let go of what is not serving you. We'll do this together. Breathe in. Part your lips to exhale. Letting go. Nice. Now hug your knees into your chest and rock a little side to side. Grab onto your shins. Rocking to the left and to the right, massaging our low back. Now bring your arms to a T, bump your hips to the left, and let your knees fall to the right for a supine twist. Slowly letting our body wake up, stacking your hips, your shoulder blades are flush to the mat, and maybe you gaze to the left. We'll be here for 3 breaths. One more breath in. On the breath out, and bring your navel towards your spine and use that engagement to help lift your legs back to center. Reset, get your low back flush again. Bump your hips to the right now and let your knees fall to the left, stacking one on top of the other, stacking your hips, letting your shoulder blades stay flush to the mat. Maybe gaze to the right. Staying for 3 breaths. Focus on your breathing and how you can be gently strong. Where can you ease up a little, and where can you use a little more strength? On your next breath in, bring your navel towards your spine. Use that engagement to help bring your legs back to center. And hug your knees into your chest again. Bring the soles of your feet down to the mat. And we're going to do reclined pigeon. So bring your palms flat to the mat. Take your right foot and cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Thread your right hand through your legs and hold on to the back of your thigh. Keeping your shoulders to the mat, use your hands to bring your thigh in towards your chest for a supine pigeon or reclined figure 4. You can also grab the outside of your shin. Stay in stillness, or you can rock gently side to side here, keeping your feet flexed. One more breath cycle here. On your breath out, release the left foot back down. Uncross your right foot, palms by your sides again. Reset. Lift your left leg up, breathe in, cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Thread your hands through to pick up your left or your right thigh and bring that thigh in towards your chest. Keep your left foot flexed, keep your right foot flexed. Maybe you grab onto the shin of your right leg. Your shoulder blades stay on the mat, and you can rock a little side to side. One more breath cycle here. On the breath out, release your right leg back down, bring both of your feet back down, and go ahead and windshield wiper the legs or let your knees knock in for a moment just to reset here. Just a couple of breaths. Now use your hands to help sit you up, and then cross at your shins and use this crossing to roll over your shins, bringing you into tabletop position here. And we're gently letting ourselves wake up without force, having gentle strength as we move through this practice and throughout the rest of our day. So come to tabletop, bring your hands under your shoulders, your knees under your hips. Spread your fingers wide and press into the finger pads to take pressure off of your wrists. Now, moving just your spine, breathe in and drop your belly. Bring your gaze up, curl tailbone towards the ceiling. Stretch from your belly button to your throat. And then breathe out. Push the floor away from you. Round your spine now. Drop tailbone towards the floor. Let your head be heavy and stretch between the shoulder blades. Cat pose. Breathe in, drop your belly, gaze forward, curl tailbone up for cow, open the throat, open the heart, push the floor away, stretch between your shoulder blades and let go for cat. We're going to do 3 more rounds like this. Go to the rhythm of your breath, keeping the movement in your spine, waking our bodies up. Getting ready for bigger things, getting ready for our day. One more time in cat pose. Push the floor away from you, drop tailbone down, and then come to a neutral spine. From here, bring weight into your left hand now. Lift your right hand up towards the ceiling for thread the needle. Open your chest. Thread the right hand now underneath the left as you bring your temple and cheek towards the mat. Your left hand can stay by your face, or you can walk your left hand up towards the top of the mat. Keep the weight even in your legs. A lot of times we can fall a little to one side or the other. Breathe in, breathe out. On your next breath in, bring your left hand back down under your, or to right in front of your face, push into that left hand, and then use that to reach your right arm back up to counter stretch, and then bring your right hand down under your shoulder. Shift your weight into your right hand now, lift your left arm up, opening up your chest, and then thread the left arm underneath the right arm, bringing your left temple and cheek to the mat. Evenly distribute the weight in your legs, and maybe you walk your right hand up towards the top of the mat. This is a great shoulder stretch. Thread the needle. On your next breath out, bring your right hand back in front of your face. Press into your right hand to lift you back up and reach your left arm back up to counter stretch. And then bring your left hand down. Now, keep your knee or your hips over your knees, and we're going to take it into a puppy pose. So just walk your hands out. Keep your hands in line with your shoulders. You can keep your fingers spread wide. Press into your palms and melt your head and heart down. For puppy pose, keeping your hips over your knees. Tops of the feet are flat to the mat. Opening the heart. One more breath here. On the breath out, press into your palms and use that to walk you back into tabletop here. Take any organic movements, and we're going to take it into downward facing dog. Start to build a little heat. Okay. So from tabletop, bring your hands just one palm print up. Spread your fingers nice and wide. Tuck your toes under. Press into the pads of the fingers to take pressure out of your wrist. Push the floor away as you peel your tailbone up and curl tailbone up towards the ceiling. Create length in your spine and then pedal out your feet, opening up the backs of the legs now. Stay for a couple of breaths. You can let the head go. Reach your heels towards the mat. Push the floor away and curl tailbone up. Now, bring your left foot in and up a little. Come onto the ball of your left foot. Reach your right leg up behind you. Your hip points are going to face down and toes face down. Bend your right knee and squeeze it in towards the midline. Shift your shoulders over your hands and bring your right foot through. Drop your left knee down now. Come onto your fingertips, and we're going to come into Anjayasana, low lunge. So engage your inner thighs and reach your arms up. Come grow out of your hips. Reach up towards the ceiling. Keep your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. You can bring your hips forward as long as you're not sinking in your hips. We want to stay strong in our hip flexors. So we're in Anjayasana, low lunge. Breathe in, reach up. And then breathe out. Bring your hands back down to frame your foot. Pick up your leg, and we're going to come up now into a high lunge. So come onto your fingertips and reach your arms up. Your right knee is going to track over your right ankle, right thigh parallel, and reach up and out of your hips, keeping your shoulders relaxed and away from your ears. We're building strength. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your hands down now to frame the right foot, and then step back into downward facing dog. Nice job, my friends. Now we do that on the other side. So we'll stay for a breath in and out. And then come onto the ball of your right foot. Bring it in and up a little. Lift that left leg up behind you. Keep your toes facing down and hip points facing down. Bend the left knee in towards the glutes. Squeeze that into the midline and shift your shoulders over your hands to bring that left foot through. Now drop your right knee. Come onto your fingertips. Use that to lengthen your spine, lengthen your torso. Engage your inner thighs. And then maybe reach your hands up for Anjayasana. Now you can keep your hands on your thigh or on your hips, but reaching up out of our hips here, we're not sinking into them, but strengthening and lengthening. Breathe in. Now bring your hands down to frame your foot. Pick up your right knee. Use this to lengthen your spine out and then come up for a high lunge now. Your left knee is tracking over your left ankle. Left thigh is parallel, and grow length out of your hips. Keep head, heart, and pelvis in alignment. Thigh is parallel, and reach through those fingertips. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Breathe in, and then breathe out. Bring your hands down to frame your left foot. Press into your hands and step back into downward facing dog. Now stay in down dog and breathe, or you can come onto the balls of your feet. Roll your shoulders over your hands into plank. Think one straight line from head to tailbone. Bend your knees, drop them down, and then lower your elbows. Bend them straight back and lower yourself down for modified chaturanga. Bring your hands under your shoulders. Hook your tailbone and press into the tops of your feet, keeping your glutes relaxed. Rise up for a low cobra. Keep this in your upper back muscles and bring your head parallel to the wall. Breathe in and then breathe out. Lower yourself down. Let your forehead be the last thing. Press back into tabletop and then come into downward facing dog. Now, from here, come onto the ball of your left foot. Bring it in a little. Reach your right leg up behind you. Bend your right knee. Squeeze it in towards the midline to bring the leg through. Step your right foot between your hands. Spiral your left foot down now. And then lengthen your spine. Come onto your fingertips. Have your right knee over your ankle. Press into your feet and use that to cartwheel you up into Warrior Two. So track your right knee over your ankle, kind of going towards your pinky toe. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. Lift your chest up. Reach your arms away from one another. Pinkies are facing back. And really reach those hands, stacking your head, heart, and pelvis. Maybe gaze past your fingertips here. Stay and breathe. Keep your legs as they are. And breathe in, tip back for a peaceful warrior here, lengthening out the right side of our body. Relax your left arm down. Now, straighten your right leg. Bump your hips to the left. Bring your hands to your hips now. If you have a block, grab your block and bring it into your right hand. So we're going to take it into triangle pose. So bump your hips to the left. Bring your arm out as far as you can first, and then bring it down outside of your right foot. Use the pressing of your hand into the block to turn your rib cage towards the ceiling. Spiral the right ribs under. And then you have your inner thighs like coming towards one another, pressing into your feet evenly. Rise up into triangle pose here. Now, stay and breathe in triangle. Stack your shoulders one on top of the other. And lengthen out of your spine. And then bring your hand to your hip. Look down at your foot. We're going to go into half moon pose. So I'm just going to back up so you can see better. But bring your hand to your hip and then bring your left foot in halfway. Breathe in. Take your right hand with the block roughly 8 inches to the right of your pinky toe in front of your face. Shift weight into your right leg. Keep a bend into your right knee. Shifting the weight and then reach yourself up. Lifting the left leg up. And then open up the hip. Keep your foot flexed like you're kicking the wall behind you. Keep a bend in your right knee. Maybe you reach your left arm up. That's my dog Marley. Maybe gaze up at your fingertips. But we're in half moon now. You open up your hip flexor. You can keep your hand on your hip as well and just work on lifting that leg up. But stay and breathe. Explore this for a moment. Coming in from triangle gets us there. Definitely our blocks are there for us. Try to come out gracefully if you can, but bend your right leg and lower into a low lunge. Press into your palms and then step your right foot back into downward facing dog. Stay and breathe or roll forward into plank pose, maybe lower for a chaturanga this time. So lower down halfway, bend your elbows, straighten your arms and come into upward facing dog. Shine your heart forward, engage your core and come over your toes to come back into downward facing dog. Or you can lower all the way down and go to cobra. Now come onto the ball of your right foot and bring it in a little. Breathe in and lift your left leg up. Bend your left knee and squeeze it to bring it in towards the midline and bring it through in between your hands. Lengthen your torso, spiral the back heel down, your right heel. Bring your left knee over your ankle and your thigh parallel. Engage your thighs and press into your feet to help cartwheel you up into Warrior Two. Find your stance in Warrior Two. Track your left knee over your left ankle towards the pinky toe. Press into the outer edge of your right foot. Lift your chest, lift your arms, reach your pinkies away from one another, really reach them, and gaze past your left fingertips maybe. Stack your head, heart, and pelvis here. Warrior Two. I am gently strong. Breathe in, building up some heat. On the next breath in, tip back. Keep your legs as they are. Just relax your right arm and stretch and reach through your left hand. Create a length along the left side. And then breathe out. We're going to take it into triangle now. So grab your block, have it in your left hand. Bring your right hand to your hip. Bump your hips to the right now. And bring your left hand out and down as far as you can. So bring it out first and then down outside of your ankle. Use your hand pressing into the block to spiral your left rib cage up towards the ceiling. Pressing into both of your feet, your thighs come together. Maybe reach your left hand up, stacking your shoulders one on top of the other. Maybe gaze up at your hand for triangle pose, but keep length in your spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Now bring your right hand to your hip, look down at your right foot. At your left foot, bring your right foot in about halfway. Take your block about 8 inches left of your left pinky toe. Shift weight into your left foot, bend your left knee, and start to lift your right leg off the ground. Keeping your foot flexed like you're kicking the wall behind you. And work on lifting your leg up and then opening up the right hip, opening up the chest. Maybe lift your right hand up, stacking your shoulders one on top of the other. I am gently strong. Where can I be gentle? Where can I have strength? But just explore this for a moment. Know that the shakes are building strength for you. And this is so great for us mentally and physically. And then to come out, keep a bend into your right or into your left leg and try to lower down gently back into low lunge. Plant your palms, press into them to step back into downward facing dog. Stay in breathing down dog, pushing the floor away, creating length, or you can come onto the balls of your feet and roll into plank pose here. Bend your elbows halfway or lower all the way down for modified chaturanga. Come into cobra or upward facing dog, back bend of your choice, and then push it back into downward facing dog. And from here, we will close it down. So come to take a seat and make it down any way that you get there is good. And we're going to come into forward fold here. So sit up nice and tall in Dandasana. Stack your head, heart, and pelvis. Get that engagement. And then as you're sitting up tall, bring your right foot, the sole of your right foot down. And we're going to see if we can bind. So maybe wrap your right hand behind your right leg, and you can reach your left hand around to bind. And then try folding forward towards your left leg. Or you can just be more like this. You can also hug your knee and twist this way as well. So a couple of options here. Try them all if you want. And then engage your core and use that to sit you back up. Bring the right leg back straight. Make any adjustments you need to make. And then bring the sole of the left foot down. It's right to the inside of the right thigh. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe you take your left arm and wrap it around. You can, try to fold like that. You can try the bind and try to grab your left hand with your right and fold in. If you did on the other side and you're hugging and twisting, do it to that side as well. Come back out, bring both of your legs straight in front of you. Sit up tall to create length, and then exhale, fold over your straight legs. Keep your feet flexed. Grab onto the balls of your feet or your ankles. Create length again to breathe in, and then breathe out. Let it go this time. Fold in for Paschimottanasana, forward fold. Where can you be more gentle to be stronger? Breathe in, use your hands to help come back to a seated position. And then bring the soles of your feet together. Sit up nice and tall. You can bring your hands to grip your feet, maybe massage your foot a little. And then sit up tall as you hold on to your feet and then fold over. It can be more of a passive fold, no forcing nor pushing or pulling. Palms can be facing up or down. You're coming out of your hips, not rounding in your spine. One more breath. Bring your navel in towards your spine and bring your hands flat to the mat. Use that to help you sit back up. Use your hands to help bring your legs back in. Let's help ourselves. Why not? And then come back to lay down. So lower yourself down to your back. Grab your pillow to support your head. I'm going to pull my hair out. And we'll take it down to close. So maybe stretch your arms overhead. Take any movements you want. If you want a windshield wiper their legs, that actually feels good for me right now. You can let the knees knock in towards one another. And we prepare for Savasana. So let your legs be long. Roll your upper arm bones in slightly so you can keep your chest open. Let your palms naturally fall. Let your feet naturally fall. Have a slight tuck of your chin towards your chest to lengthen the cervical spine. And we'll scan our body, relaxing from head to toe. We start by allowing relaxation to happen in our top of our head and our cranium. And allow that relaxation to go into the eyes, the brow area, softening your nose and your jaw. Allowing the back of the head and neck to soften, the throat to soften and relax. Allowing our shoulders to relax, our right bicep, elbow, forearm, and our right hand. Allowing our left shoulder, bicep, elbow, our left forearm, and left hand to relax. Relaxing our chest cavity, around our breast area, around the back of our rib cage. Relaxing in the abdomen, around the belly button, around the low back. Relaxing into our pelvis, our right glute, our left glute. Allowing the entire right leg, the thigh, the knee, the calf. Allowing the right foot and toes to all relax. Allowing our entire left leg now to relax, the left thigh, the left knee, the left calf, and the entire left foot to relax. Feeling relaxation in our entire body, knowing that this gentleness creates so much strength for us. Give yourself permission to do nothing but just be. Just exist for a moment without anything to do. Start to take a deeper breath in, a longer breath out. Maybe begin to wake up slowly. Wiggle the toes in your right foot, wiggle the toes in your left foot. Wiggle your fingers, move your legs slowly, move your arms. Maybe take a stretch overhead again. Take up space, take up room. When you're ready, roll onto your side. Allow your arm to be a rest for your head. Stay for a breath. Use your other hand, unless you want to close here, you can, to lift you back up to seated. And Margaret joined us. And we'll close seated. So come to easy seat, sit up, open the chest, maybe bring your hands to heart center. We'll seal our practice with the vibrational healing sound of Om. And I just love Om so much now. I used to be like, I don't know about it, but it is a healing vibrational sound. And I do believe it helped me quit smoking cigarettes. So together we'll inhale, or you can just take the deepest breath you've taken all day and sigh it out of your mouth when you exhale. But together we'll breathe in. Bow chin to chest. Namaste, my friends. Bring your hands to your thighs. Use that to lift your head back up. And just know that this practice is here for you anytime to help get you out of your head and into the present moment. Take this along with you on your healing journey. And yoga has transformed my life. And my goal, my mission is to help you find your Zen and live as authentically as you can by showing you how I do it. And I practice in my small space, in my living room. So welcome to my home. Thank you for tuning in. If you want to help me grow, I have information in my channel description on how you can support that. But definitely subscribe. That's a huge support. And just know I appreciate you all. This is Marley, and we'll see you next time. Thank you. Namaste.